Oh, no, 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 no. Oh. All right. So what we got here is a good old American-built rototiller, and I am fixing this particular engine, I'd call it, to put on this bike. It'll go right on that motor mount. We'll still gotta make the motor mount plate, but I'm working towards that. But, you know, I thought I would at least film myself fixing this thing, maybe make a video, see where it goes. Or it'll just go in the trash. Maybe get $5 scrap value. If I'm lucky enough, I'll probably have to sell it. I'll probably have to give people money to buy it. So this is a 3 horsepower turf till. I've never heard of that in my life, but the only reason I bought this tiller is to use this engine right here, and I'll probably have to tear into it. If we don't have spark, I'll probably have to clean up the points and condenser. You know, I have one. I'll show you guys what that is. Never mind, I take that back. That is, I'm gonna have to dig through piles and piles of crap. I guess we'll first start by checking the oil, which usually I do last, but you never know. I don't want to pull it over with no oil in it, but that will not be a good day for me. Yep, I think that's still good. Let me stick the screwdriver in there. I'm sure we have something. I'll probably change it before we run it too much. Probably some 10W30 or something. I'm gonna pull off this air filter to get to the carburetor a little bit more. I'm thinking there's some sort of kill switch for the coil, so I'll just pull this off. Someone has definitely been in this thing, because yeah, everything was looking pretty good so far. Looks like a more recent air filter has been put inside of it. I don't think they oiled it though. It's well, maybe they did. Yeah, I'd say they did. Definitely have a ton of dirt in my hands. Remove this spark plug. Oh, it's finger tight. Look at that. Didn't even need any sockets. So there's a lot of carbon buildup on this. Fairly not recent. So there's 2 ways I like to check for spark and use this. I picked this up at Harbor Freight for, I think, $3. That's pretty cheap. But you're gonna need your old plug. Probably just put it in there finger tight. Probably why I didn't have much compression to start with, but I will test that eventually. It is not looking good for me. So we do not have spark, but I'll do the other test. Not looking good. I'm gonna start by taking off this old engine shroud. Let's find out, is there a giant rat's nest in here? Wow, surprisingly clean. Well, yeah, I would say there's one, yeah. I mean, this thing has probably been sitting for, what, 30 years in someone's garage. I mean, look at all that dirt in there. Sheesh. I'm not going to enjoy sweeping that up. I'm going to tell how old your engine is. Right here on the shroud on the side, there's these codes. Model, type, and code. First 2 digits of the code is your date. So this is from 1975. So that's probably as old as this bike. Maybe, what, 10 decades younger, older. I don't know. But that means it has points and condenser because this thing's old. There's some shrubs. That cannot yell. What is? Oh, it's the governor spring. It's rubbing against the magnet, sucking it in. So someone definitely replaced this starter clutch because it would only have 2 bolts, and this one has 4, which is a little bit strange to me, but yeah, it's not the end of the world. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna remove this flywheel. I need a hammer and I'm just gonna use a screwdriver. It came off pretty easy. Just gonna get this flywheel off. There we go, we're loose. This thing is tiny compared to most engines. I'm gonna shut that window. There we go. Take off these bolts. Oof. Oh man. It is dirty in there. Yeah, it's not supposed to be like that, but it's really not the end of the world. There's a lot of dirt. I'm gonna sand those points a little bit more. You know, I get some more luck with it. Alright, so if that doesn't do it, today's not gonna be a fun day. That's all I can say. Put this cover back on. Then the spring washer, and then the starter clutch. There's this little nylon piece of plastic. Yeah, I get that in the middle. It's a pain in the ass, but you just hold pressure on this little square thing. It should not move around that much. And caprendo. Oops. Maybe you guys can see that, yeah. Then we'll show. Alright, I'm gonna try the very old-fashioned way. Should be getting a little arc. So, I do feel something. It's definitely that condenser. I mean, this thing's from, what, 1975, so probably went bad. So I'm actually gonna upgrade this standard pointing condenser coil to a magneto coil. I took this off one of my old machines. So hopefully it's not too much of a pain in the ass to fix. I'm gonna strip some of that dirt off by just rubbing it. I'll move this sucker off. So I'm actually just gonna take out this condenser. I'm gonna leave this points there. Take out this old coil. If you're ever wondering how I know how to do all this stuff, YouTube videos. I mean, YouTube videos has probably taught me more than school has ever in my life. So, yeah, it's a good little hack for you guys. Everything seems to be in check. And I'm just gonna leave this old plunger set up. It really shouldn't mess up anything if I just keep it. I am gonna put this in just in case the next unfortunate owner that gets this engine has something to mount their crappy old points to. Starter plunger. Screwdriver. And bang the hell out of this. Alright, and now I just gotta set the gap for this coil. To set the gap for this coil, I have this old business card. It kind of ripped, but I'm just gonna squeeze them in there, no biggie. Yeah, it should work just fine. And the reason why I use business cards as a gap, because I don't remember exactly what the specification was. I think it was like 0.1 of an inch. But that's how thick these business card papers are, so yeah, it works pretty good. And then maybe put some some dinosaur fuel, dinosaur juice down the carburetor. Yeah, that's probably as tight as I can get it. I'll put this very mingled. Actually, maybe I have a new one. Let me look. Alright. I'll put this very beautiful shroud back on. And hope for the best. Spark plug. Actually, I will use the Sparkulator Shower 5000. Alright. Oh yeah. Yep. Perfect. So we have spark now. Perfect. Next thing we gotta do. I'm gonna check the oil. Maybe top it off. Then I'll put some gas down the carb and we can listen to this baby. Listen to it purr. Yeah, I'm gonna top off that oil. Alright. Oh shit. Oh no. Oh man. I got a load of oil on my hands. Ah, crap. Some of us aren't the most intelligent when it comes to this stuff, but hey, we all learn. Probably got a good amount. I hope. Sweet. I think I'm gonna start it out here. I really don't want to scrape the concrete. That was probably way too much. That was a close one. Maybe we got too much fuel. Huh. Oh, I think I don't have enough compression. Pour a little bit of dinosaur juice down there. Ow! Jeez, my ears. I just think something with the starter clutch is bad, so. How about that? I bet we put some fuel inside of the sucker. She might fire off, who knows? We gotta do a car adjustment. There we go. All right. Oh, sweet, man. All right, so that was a pretty good, successful start. I mean, we got a good engine for my bike over there. I'm gonna pull this thing off. We upgrade to magneto ignition. Throw those old points out the window. And maybe I might keep the tiller, put a different engine on it. Maybe put my old, here, I'll show you. Put this engine on it. It's about the same size. Yeah, so. Thank you for watching. Don't make it a good day, make it a great day.